Hey guys, Mike Donahue here, owner of Progressive Rescue, and specializes rescue columnists monthly over at firehouse.com. Today we're going to look at something called an LD formula. Now what an LD formula is something we use in a wall of shoring that's going to calculate the safe working height that we can cut. An example will be a 4x4 to safely transfer that load from point A to point B. It's comprised of two numbers, 25 and 50. Now I'm going to break it down for you here. It'll be a little bit of math. If you don't like math, don't sweat it. All right, it's simple. Check it out. A 4x4, if you measured it, 3.5 inches is the actual dimension. We take that 3.5, simply multiply it by 25. That's going to give you a number in inches. Comes out to be 87.5. Just round up to 88. Now, figure out what 88 inches comes to in feet. Comes to 7 feet. So that's the recommended safe height to transfer a load from point A to point B vertically using a 4x4. Now, take that same number, 3.5, the size of the 4x4, multiply it by 50, which is the high side of that formula. You're going to get 175 inches or 14.5 feet. 14.5 feet is the highest length we could use, or the most length, to shore vertically with a 4x4. Now, we're only going to use that number of 50 in an emergency. Okay, there's an emergency shoring operation. We can't figure out the load. We can't get in there to figure out the load for one reason or another. We need to use this 14.5 or use that 50 number. That's when you can use it. Other than that, you're going to go with 25. Now, I have what I think is a pretty good example of an LD formula. All right, I have two pieces of J-channel, which I'm sure everybody has used at some point in their life. It's pretty much just flimsy plastic. So this piece here is going to represent a 4x4 that exceeds that LD formula. So my hand is going to be the load from above. That's going to transfer down the post into the ground. So I'm going to apply the load now and watch what happens. You can see a bowing and it fails. That represents failure of your 4x4. Now, let's take an identical piece of J-channel. It's cut shorter to represent you're in that safe haven of that LD formula. We use 25. Same load, same concept from point A to point B. I'm going to apply the load, and I'm not bending it. It's digging into my hand. I don't know if you can tell that or not. But that to me is a pretty good visual example of how an LD formula works. It's pretty simple. Two numbers, you multiply it, it's going to give you the safe working height or the max working height. That's it. So I hope this demonstration really hammered home what an LD formula was. I hope you learned something new today. So next month, come back. We'll cover something new. Maybe a tip, maybe a trick. Come back and check it out. Until then, stay safe, stay progressive, and as always, keep training.